All right, folks, welcome back to another match. We have Tony Chohan and Konrad Juszczyszyn. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty in bank pool, George. This is round 10.
Round number 10. On table number 7, you've got high finisher, a semifinalist in the Bigfoot Challenge. He was defeated by Levan Corteza to meet. And Corteza went on to come in runner-up. But Conrad's a 790 Fargo. He's ranked 18th on the AZB money list, where Tony Chohan, his opponent, is ranked 26th. Chohan making about $65,000 and Konrad making about $94K for 2023. Konrad to break first.
Of course, that doesn't include the two-man tournaments, George.
They do include it now.
No, I mean the gambling matches.
Yes.
What?
They're included. Yeah. They put that money up there. Every once in a while I see it on there. It'll say versus Chohan versus, I'll give you an example. Let's see if I can see it here.
I wonder if the IRS knows about that.
I know it's included. Yeah, Gorst. Oh, there's no money posted. It says Gorst versus Chohan, one pocket first. So it says he beat him, but there's no money posted. They used to include the money. So I guess maybe they've stopped doing that for IRS purposes.
George, I just pasted in our little chat the link to the scoring. Can you see if you can get to that?
Okay. Let's go for that. Oh, where are we at here?
I'll also put it in Facebook Messenger if that's easy for you.
That's where you had it, isn't it? Oh, you put it. Where'd you put it?
I put it both places.
Okay. That should show up now. It just did.
And both of them missed pretty routine banks to start off. Okay, Tony's got one ball, George. See if that works.
I just now brought it up, so let's take a look. It's just now coming up. Chohan has a ball. I just entered the ball. Did it work?
Did not yet. Oh, yeah, it did. He's got two now, though.
He's got two, and we just give him another plus.
Actually, there's only 6 on the table. Maybe he's got 3. Dogging it already, George.
Was one made on the break?
They've already played an inning.
Oh, okay. I had in order to get to there, I had to turn off my my screen. Click out of my screen. So Juszczyszyn up, 30-year-old from Poland. Banking the 8. Awfully close, but not close enough. Didn't go to the bottom of the pocket. He's had a heck of a year. He had a win in Puerto Rico. He won the PBS, the Pro Billiards Series in Puerto Rico. Big win for Konrad. One of the successful components of the Polish contingent that comes over here every year. 6 or 7 of the top players, Europeans that come over. Polish has quite a few players they put together for these tournaments. Miszko Fortunski, Viktor Zielinski, Konrad Juszczyszyn,
Wojciech Sedgwick.
Wojciech, Solznoki.
Oliver's
another.
I think Oliver might be from Hungary.
There's quite a few of those guys that come over, and they're all very down to earth, very nice. And that was an unexpected scratch. So now Konrad will have a -1 on the scoreboard. Tony back banking this 2 ball, hits it, opens it up too much. has left the same type of shot for Konrad on the 1. Or does the 8-ball cross? He's going to go 3 rails to the side. Yeah, that's pretty steep. He can't get the cue ball out of the way. So he's opting for the 1. Looks like he made it. Now he'll go back to even on the scoreboard. Banking the 8. Close. Very close. Cross bank on the ball on the spot that he just spotted for Tony. Oh, that's surprising. Tony doesn't miss very many of those. Score must be... Do we have Tony at 4-0 with ball count?
Yep.
5 balls on the table. The 8-ball doesn't go by the 5. Won't bank to the side. And he can't cross the 5. Awfully close. He's banking this 8. Banking, I guess that's the 4. Is he going to bank the 8-ball to the corner on the left, or will he bank the 2-ball? T-Rex, Tony Chohan, one of the top 1 players, arguably the best 1-pocket player, him and Alex. Getting some competition from Gorst and Filler every once in a while in 1 pocket. Tony was Derby City Classic, was 15th last year in Derby City Classic. Was paid $1,000 for his efforts, according to AZB. It must be 2 railing this. Awfully close. He got it to open up just a little bit off the second rail. It's hard to get that ball to open up. Usually comes back straight. Oh, this is going to be a pretty shot. I thought he was going to 3-rail it in the side pockets. Pretty crazy shot, but it's there. What happened? There it goes.
Sorry, George.
No, did you do that to my screen?
I sure did.
I said, what happened to my screen? It got dark. Bank into the corner. And drains it. He's got one. 4-1. Konrad needs them all. Opening game of the 10th round of Banks. I believe it's neither player with a buyback. So their backs against the wall here. They're going to give you their best. Tony banking the 1 ball probably right back to where he's at. Made it. Nice shot. Game number 1 goes to Tony.
Were you able to update the score, George?
I just did.
Okay.
Did it update on the scoreboard there?
Yes. It took a second though.
It takes a little while. It doesn't do it immediately. It's got to travel the Derby and back, and from me to you, so it's got to go a little ways. Oh, nothing on the break. Nice shot on the 1. Nice shot on the 2. Konrad has a choice. Nice opening. Whoa, you can't let those get away, Konrad, and not expect to win. Those are tough when you're left those shots. Now, I know Tony knows this bank on the 5. Nobody plays it.
You've been wanting to see that bank for 3
I have,
days.
and that's what I'm saying. Nobody plays it. I shoot it with a high rate of success. There's got to be a reason nobody plays it. Yeah, but I've been wanting to see it, and like I said, because that laid nice for it. But enough about that. Let's go to this shot. Does that go by the 5? It's tight. He's going one rail with the 5, with the 3 ball to that corner to the side pocket. Excuse me. Nice and soft, almost. Can't tell if the 2 ball goes by the 1. It must. He's calling it. Opened it up too much. I don't see an available bank here. Unless he 3 rails the 1 ball to the side pocket. I'm pretty sure he's going to look for a safety. Probably put the 1 ball up against the 8. He called something. 2 rails across. Okay. Yeah, I figured he'd line those balls up on the same rail. Now, Konrad will 3 rail the 8 to the side pocket, as he just indicated. Oh, I was about to say gin. But instead, he just drew a card. Nothing available for Tony that I can see. 1 rail? No, nothing. He's trying to force Konrad to open those 2 balls up and give him a bank. He's going to be stuck right up against one of them, just like that. Here's a shot you have to learn, Joey, is little dink shots like this.
Dink.
Yep, you got to learn. I don't like shooting those. I do everything I can not to. 2 rails. Pretty close. He's got a 4 railer here on this 8 ball. I don't think the 6 ball crosses the 8. Goes by the 8. He's 2 railing the 9 to the side. Nine ball? Or is he making the 3 to the corner? Okay. Is he going for a 2-rail shot here? Or he's just going to 1-rail it? Yeah, to the corner. 1 rail to the corner. Drained it. That's 2 for Konrad. Tony must have a ball. No, there's 7 balls. Okay. 2-0 the ball count for Konrad.
Really?
Well, there's 7 balls on the table, Joey.
I know, it's not updating for me. Showing
that's because I haven't oh, it's Chohan. I have Chohan with the ball. Oh, I have Chohan in the wrong place for the game score. He's got 1 game. He's got 1 there now. 2-0. Let's go here.
All right, so we got 2-0 in games.
No, 1-0 in games. Isn't it?
You're showing 2-0 on this score.
That's the ball. See, that's the ball count I was talking about.
You know what I think's happening, George? Hold on. The score is 1-0 in games. And what's the ball count? 2-1, Konrad?
Oh, I see what happened. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. There we go. We should be right there. Did Tony just make another one? 4, 5, 6. He must have made one. I think Tony made one there.
George, what's the game score? 1-0, Tony?
1-0. 1-0, Tony.
Yes. Okay. I got the score for a minute. Hold on. Because I think what's happening is I think multiple people are accessing this one scoreboard.
Uh-huh.
So as we add a point, someone else is like, no, that's wrong. They delete a point. It's crazy. So I think the score is correct now, though, right?
A ball off. I think Chohan has 2 and Konrad has 2. Okay. No, there's 6 balls.
No, there's 6 balls on the table. Yeah.
It's 2-1.
Are we live right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So it's 2-1 Konrad in balls.
Yes.
Somebody saying 2-1 Tony. Yes, Robert, we are dogging it hard.
Yeah, we had a little mix-up in where to put the balls, again, on the left and the right.
Okay, I think I got the score, George.
You got it?
Yeah, 2-1 ball count, 1-0 score count. Okay.
But you've got Tony with 1 ball, right?
Tony with 2 balls, Konrad with 1.
My scoreboard shows it the other way around.
Your scoreboard, or what's the appropriate score? What is the right score?
1-0 in games and all that, and then there's 6 balls on the table.
So it's 2-1 in balls, and I have Konrad with 2 balls and Tony with 1.
Okay, so does Shane Griffin. So we'll switch that. Stand by. I got this. Konrad 2, Tony 1. Somebody just switched it.
I didn't do anything.
I know. That's the problem with this is if more than one streamer is accessing this, I think they can change the score.
Okay. Well, this you're working this out, right? They're just not working it out. So, this is good because you can let them know what the pitfalls are.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe just have a feature to be able to lock it once you're on it.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what we'll do. The next time a ball is pocketed, we'll wait 15 or 20 seconds before updating the score, because if another streamer is updating the score, that's where we're getting thrown off.
That was an interesting shot. It didn't even get halfway past the ball. double kissed it full.
That one might cost him.
Yeah. Back banking this to the side, or is he going to the corner with it? I went back to the side, drilled it. Has a shot on the 8. It sure looks like it.
Molina, are you in? Sorry.
No, I was going to say I haven't talked to Tony a whole lot this trip, but I can tell you from being around him recently that he's looking a lot better physically.
Uh-huh.
You know, looks like his moving around is a lot better. So he's been in a semifinal before in the banks, and if he's physically feeling better, he's going to be a favorite to go pretty deep today.
All right, so nobody has
He's pretty
updated.
deep already. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mike.
I was just going to say nobody's updated the ball count, so I just updated the ball count. It should be 2-2. Now it should be 3-2, Tony.
Mm-hmm.
We're down to 15 players left. I think 2 or 3 have a buyback left. And Lucas got the buy this round. So
Oh, you got the ball count, didn't you, Joey? Okay.
Oh, my God. Did you just hit the ball count again, George?
I just did, and I moved it back.
Well, look, I got to step away for a minute. So, George, you're back in charge of the ball count.
Okay.
Guys, don't trust anything the ball count says. Okay.
So the ball count is 3-2.
all right,
Okay.
one rail for the game.
Oh, that gets him on 4, doesn't it?
No, that's game. That's game. Yep. I only know that because there's a delay here, and I saw Tony racking the ball.
Yes.
That's the only reason why I know that.
Okay, so score
2-0,
for Tony,
boys.
2-0.
Yeah.
Reset ball count. A reset ball count.
Yeah.
So the scores right now.
Yep. I'm gonna repost the link for the brackets on Windows Open here in a minute. Not the bracket, whatever it's called, the website they use. But you guys can check it out. Like I said, there's 15 players in total that are left in the banks. They're going to do their best to finish up today. And some pretty big names left, George.
Well, Tony was 15th last year in this event.
I want to say it was the year prior where he got to the semis. I'm pretty sure.
Well, AZB has him as 15th for $1,000 last year in the Derby Classic. Derby Classic 9 in Banks. Yeah, 15th. The results, he was 11th in the 9-ball in 2023.
Tony's got an underrated 9-ball game.
Yeah, he was second in the Master of the Table. Mm-hmm. He got $3,000 for that last year. So he scored in everything but the one pocket. No, I'm sorry. No. He won the one pocket last year, was 15th in the banks, and he was 11th in the 9-ball. He was second for Master of the Table.
Man, this is why you're the professional, George.
Well, all I have to do is open up the AZB and look at his 2023 record, and it's all right there. Mike Howerton does a great job of posting that and gathering that information for all the players.
There you go. Resources, everyone. Nice shot there from Konrad. I gotta be honest with you, man. These Polish guys, this trip, I know they haven't won nothing yet, but man, they're impressing me, George. They're hitting the ball real well.
We saw Mishko on his open. I think it was our opening match versus was it Wolford, Shane Wolford, and they went into that moving battle the whole match.
Yeah.
And you saw them shoot just they're world-class players, all of them, all 5 or 6 or 7 of them.
But
they're
I think
all world-class players.
This is just showing the well-roundedness. You know what I mean? Like the all-around game coming and getting secure. And I think a big part of it is this new format with 9-ball, you know, because a lot of it becomes more moving. So I think it just serves them well when they come over here.
And as we talk about Konrad doing so well, he scratches and owes one.
Way to jinx him, George. Good job, buddy.
I'm sorry, Mike, but that was you with the comment. And Tony fires away, gets the ball number 1 out of game number 3.
So where are we at? One, negative one?
1 and negative 1, correct.
This is the fun. I mean, the whole tournament's been fun up until this point, but especially like as it gets down to right here, because everyone really wants to stay alive. They know they got a real good chance here, and they really start respecting it so much more. I'll tell you what here. Tony's hitting them good.
Back cutting the 8 or
Yeah.
yep, back cutting the 8 ball to the side. That's 4.
Tony needs 1.
Yes. And he's back cutting the 8 ball. Hello, gin time.
That's game, set, and match. For shaking hands. This is over.
All done. That took all of about 15 minutes.
The Tony Chohan special.
Just like his one pocket game. He gets on a roll and it's over real quick.
There you go. Do you want to do 17 has Feder. I don't know if you want to do that one, George.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that. I was going to step out, but I'll always stay for Feder.
I think.
Can you move that over? Or well, Joey's going to have to move it over.
Oh, is he?
Yeah,
Okay,
he's not. He's not in his booth.
Well,
he stepped out for a little bit. He's going to come back and the game's all over. The match is over.
Yeah, let me see if I can. Well, maybe I'll just have to try to call him, George. So let me.
He'll get back.
If you want. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and there's banks action going on all over the place. One pocket's in full gear. The TV table right now has got. It looks like Sky's playing some one pocket right now against Dave Matlock on AccuStats.
Who is Feder playing? Do you know?
Mickey Krause is playing.
I did. Joey did talk about that match.
Yeah. Well, let me see if I can call him, George. If you want to get out of here, and then we'll touch base with you. I'll get him to end the stream, and then we'll kind of go from there, buddy.
Sounds good. Okay, guys.
All right.
I'll check out. See you all later.
All right, buddy.